I think I'm on the stage. I'm on the stage. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? I went into J Chain's room before I got here, you guys. I was like, I'm going to go shout him out. So I am streaming my good buddy J Chain's. He streams at the same time as I do, you guys. So if you guys do not know J Chain's, go check him out. He is J Chain's Crypto. In fact, our good buddy, what's his name? Billy McFarland. You guys know Billy McFarland. He fought J Chain's in the karate combat fight. So anyway, shout out to J Chain's. I was there. I have a video of me in the audience, and Billy goes on stage and J Chain's goes on stage, and I'm like, whoa, from like the back of the room, like the only person screaming. So hello, good afternoon, good morning. GA, how is everybody? I see you all here. You guys, we have been vibing like all day because Blocky did the vertical live earlier today. He did the vertical live to kind of like test it out and see how the views went. And yeah, he had a lot of people in his room because of it. And we ended up going to the grocery store with him and we bought dog food. It was great. Good times. I have my coffee and I got my Squid Grow hoodie on. Yeah, because I'm going to do a Squid Grow giveaway, you guys. I'm going to do a Squid Grow giveaway. So we will talk about that a little later. But yeah, no, you guys, it was fun. So let me give a shout out to everyone in here because I got DJ and Brian, Blocky, Mike. The Duke of Darkness. Hello. And Doom User. So Doom just followed me. Shout out to you, Doom and Poe Man. It's great to see you guys. Yeah, we were having fun. And Mike Lowry popped in here. What's up, Mike friend? I'm like so excited. When we went to the grocery store, because number one, I sent Blocky the Safe Pal. And it's so funny because like I posted it to him and everything. I hate mailing stuff, but I finally posted it to him. So he should have it on Thursday. And even though I knew where I shipped it to, I'm watching him on the live stream talking about living in Maryland. And I'm like, I didn't know you lived in Maryland. Never mind. I totally did because I just posted him a package there, you guys. I hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, the markets are very, 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 very interesting. Oh, I'm missing my banner across the bottom, you guys. Bam, let's show it. Yesterday, I did my stream and I had like lost all my settings, and halfway through, I noticed and I was like, wow, I'm a mess, you guys. So I'm in a little bit better shape today. We've got some good news, bad news. Depends how you look at it. The news is news. And I like the news because this was actually news I was waiting for. There was speculation since the start of the year that we could retrace to 70K. And I kind of didn't believe it. But now we're looking at it and I'm like thinking, oh, there's a chance, you guys. So, oh my gosh, my coffee is so good. And I went and I tried to brush my teeth to get rid of the purple from the Hex tablet. But yeah, my focus supplement. And if you guys watched me drink the green drink yesterday, it actually tasted good, you guys. The green drink tasted good. It just smelled bad. So like the smell was like putting me off. You know how that is. Anyway, I can hear myself. Let me turn this down. Okay. I don't want to hear myself. I'll listen to myself later. Okay. Let's get right into it. All right, here we are, you guys. Bitcoin has had quite the retrace. So this is just over the last 24-hour period that we're looking at here. We lost some resistance overnight for us. We dipped down below 90,000 and we are right now at 87.8. Wow. Did you guys even think that we would be seeing this right now? This is just crazy. I did not. Okay, people were speculating that the bull market could go into 2026, and I didn't believe them, but now I'm starting to think, you guys, if Trump's tariffs, if we continue to kind of like chop like we're chopping, if we go down to 70, then there's a chance that we're probably going to go into 2026, which all of my sell targets were going to be in this year. All of my sell targets were going to be in this year. So, but now we're looking at this, and you guys, it is almost March, and we're looking at, potentially seeing 70,000 Bitcoin. But that would be in line with every retrace we have had on our history, and every 4-year cycle, we have these 30% pullbacks. And so this is not totally unexpected. So Bitcoin is looking juicy. It is looking juicy, you guys. Let's look at Solana. Solana is looking like it's trying to climb back to life. So this is fun. I actually think Solana is still going to go down and chop a little bit lower. I don't think it's going to go below 100 this cycle, but I could be wrong, you guys, because we have already retraced very, very hard on this here. We have retraced very hard. And then even Cardano, which was holding strong, has dipped down into the 60s range, which, guys, I like my average price of entry was like 35 cents on Cardano. So we're only like 50% from my entry point. So that's crazy. That's crazy. So let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, we actually topped it out at 25,000, but we did have a hard pullback. We did have a hard pullback, and it went down to 2,300. So, but this is starting to kind of pull back a little bit here. But it's interesting because even though the overall sentiment is kind of bearish on the timeline, it's kind of bearish, you guys. I don't know why. And Squid Grow, so I'm going to be doing a Squid Grow giveaway. I was trying to decide how much I'm giving away because it's of my personal supply. So, I think I'm going to do $100 this time, and that's kind of more than I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to do 50. But if you look at the Squid Grow chart, you guys, its all-time high is at 7 cents. And we're currently so far under that. It is absolute insanity. And Squid Grow, if you guys are familiar with it, has been around for quite a while. They have been building stuff through the bear market. They have a founder who is very active in the space. And I just absolutely love everything about Squid Grow, the team that they work with, and things like that. So I will be doing a $100 Squid Grow giveaway. And if it goes back to all-time high, you guys will be in the money. Like, yeah. So tell everyone about Squid Grow. And I was not paid to say any of that because I just love Squid Grow, you guys. So my favorite, I'm just going to show you now. I'm going to go all out of whack just because I want to. I feel like going rogue. Feels like a day that we would go rogue. Okay. So on my page here, this is some of the videos that I've done in the past, podcast interviews. But this interview here, and I even edited this one myself, you guys, has been my most popular video. It has 15,000 views on it. I posted it 10 months ago. This interview was not planned. We just bombarded him. This is Slum Doge Millionaire, and he was actually hungover. He said he was fighting for his dear life when I came up and asked him for this interview. But this interview is so I don't even know what your name is. What is your name? Here's from the Squid Grow. Are you not dogs? Okay. What do you go by? What do your friends call you?
If you're on crypto Twitter, you call me Slum Doge.
Yes.
They call me Slum.
Yes.
If you know me in the music world, they call me Pro. Pro the Doge in crypto, Pro the GOAT in music. And then if you ever made music with me, you know me as Prolific. That's my stage name. Okay. If you know me before that, when I was in high school, then you know me by Jason, because that's what I went by in high school. And then if you know me from birth, my name is Glauber. Is my God-given name.
That is incredible.
That's the truth.
So I see. So we go into talking about meme coins and shit coins. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. Poop coins, guys, poop coins. We go into talking about that. So if you would like to enter the drawing, go to that video and in the comments, just write like squid grow to the moon. Squid grow to the moon. Just do that. And then I will know that that is from this Squid Grow to the Moon. You guys can watch the whole episode if you want. It's only a 6-minute interview. But it was such a great interview that I had with him that I ended up, I'm actually going to go back. I'm going to show my screen again. I shouldn't have ended it. It was such a good interview that I ended up interviewing him again. And we did a second interview together. And that one it did not have the same like pizzazz as our first interview, just because like the first one was totally unplanned. And we were just talking about meme coins, and it was the start of like the meme coin super cycle during our first interview. And so there were a couple of months in between the filming of those two. And so, yeah, so go to this episode here.
Okay. What's going on?
Hi. Of me bum rushing him and doing this interview.
I don't even know what your name is. What is your name?
And then we will be giving away. If you comment here under this video.
What do you go by?
Comment under this would grow to the moon.
If you're on crypto Twitter, you call me Slumdoge.
Yes. And he also, you guys, he has a documentary. I know I've talked about it here before. His documentary is on YouTube. And you can watch it. I think it might even be for free. I ended up paying to buy it because I just like wanted to support my friend. But it is one of the best documentaries I've ever seen because it's following him in real time with his Dogecoin money, amount like $3 million. He had $3 million, and you watch just the whole process and everything he goes through. So it's absolutely a great, great movie documentary to watch. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. So anyway, I'm done talking about Squid Grow and all that now. I'm done, you guys. I'm done. Yeah, it is. It's called This Is Not Financial Advice. Thank you. Oh, Dreams is in here. I just now noticed. It's called This Is Not Financial Advice, and it's got the cute little the Shiba Inu dog on it. It's so cute. I've actually watched the documentary like 3 times now, you guys, because I feel like there's so much to learn from that, from like how he approached his bin size and how he wanted to just have all of it concentrated into that one play. And then to see how he misses the exit and how he hangs on and diamond hands it. Like that happens to him all in real life while they're filming the documentary. And so going into this market, I feel like it's really important to watch that because, and one thing I wanted to point out about it is, Dogecoin had a different peak than Bitcoin had a peak. Like Bitcoin's peak last cycle was different than Dogecoin's peak last cycle. And there's lessons in that. So you can be hanging on to something. And I need to even be for myself. Like I have Pepe and I have the dog coin on Bitcoin. And these are 2 meme coins that I have conviction in, but I'm looking to exit this cycle. Like, I'm not going to round trip them. I'm not going to do what our friend Slim Doge did on This Is Not Financial Advice. But also, this is not financial advice. You guys, I say this is crypto entertainment here, and I do talk about some things that are very important. So let's get right into it. All right. We have some breaking news. And in fact, I was going to make another screen to put up right now. And it was going to be that the breaking news is that we're looking for David Gokhshtein. David Gokhshtein has gone missing, you guys. He is nowhere to be found. He did not appear on Meme Talk Radio this morning. Leslie Mota, our COO of Gokhshtein Media, stepped in and was helping. And they joked about David being missing, but I didn't realize until it like actually hit like our group chat that like, oh, David's missing. So you guys, if anybody has seen David Gokhshtein, please let us know. And if nobody has seen him or heard from him, we are going to take his face and put it on milk cartons. And then we can have somebody distribute them around ETH Denver. We're supposed to be there right now, you guys. I think Gokhshtein Media, I think they are partnering an event tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure it's nothing, you guys. David's allowed to go missing. But I'm sure. I mean, you know. As long as he comes back with all his digits. Unlike which founder was that? And they like took his fingers off. You know, David, I love David, you guys. I've never met him in person, but if you guys know David Gokhshtein, he's very outspoken, and he drops a lot of F-bombs. And so but I remember seeing like his stuff from being on like Fox Business News, and then like his early stuff from like almost 2 years ago with Jason A. Williams. And so, yeah, like I ended up following him a while ago. I signed with Gokhshtein Media in December of not last year, but the year before. So I've been with him for a couple of years now. And yeah, so last year I spent the whole year doing like the conference tour. I wanted to go on to as many conferences as I could to meet people and get my face out there so people would know like more or less who I am. And so anyway, yes. So this is posted to the Gokhshtein Media page as of this morning. Wonderful Gabriel posted this. NASDAQ seeks SCE approval for Grayscale Spot Polkadot ETF. There are so many ETFs that are coming out this year. And whenever I go over all of my different prices, the reason I like to talk about Cardano, even though people in crypto like to give Cardano a hard time, Charles Hoskinson is super active, and Cardano is widely loved by the normies. And then too, the people, all of the traders who are active and are afraid of crypto, the boomers, if you will, they're the ones who are most likely to start buying into these ETFs. And so the ETFs give them peace of mind that their investment is going to be protected by Grayscale, and that, you know, crypto is not a scam. And so, hello, it's Duke of Darkness. Duke of Darkness he says he's at ETH Denver. I wish I was at ETH Denver. And I call myself a boomer. I'm a millennial, but I call myself a boomer. So, because I feel like a boomer sometimes. I just, there's things about me that are like super old school. Like I'll still like watch the nightly news. Like I like to more or less know what's going on with things. And like, I feel like a lot of people just, they don't watch the news anymore or like listen to the radio or, but yeah. Anyway, this says NASDAQ has filed this with the SEC. Let me see if there's anything good that I can pull out of this for you. But there are so many ETFs that are being filed. And so I like to cover ones like DOT, and I like to cover, ones like Cardano, because that is just a lower entry price. And a lot of people who are new to investing, they don't want to buy, a tiny percentage of a Bitcoin. And maybe they don't necessarily know about Ethereum. And so what are they going to do? They're going to go like, that was what was attractive about Dogecoin. Dogecoin was very attractive because that had such a low price. And I remember last cycle, Dogecoin getting listed on Robinhood and it being like 0.008, 0.009. And it was down there for the longest time. Now imagine if we all would have just bought that and hodled it. So We are moving on. Crypto sentiment sinks to extreme fear as Trump says tariffs are still on. Now, this to me is just fake news and things that can be used for manipulation in the market, just because we already knew about the tariffs. We already knew the tariffs were on pause. I don't think that that's what's causing this extreme fear. I feel like people proliferate the sentiment in the market. So, I think people are actually still super, super bullish, but that there are large entities that are trying to get into the crypto market. And so crypto sentiment has nosedived over the last 24 hours alongside a broader market decline as U.S. President Donald Trump reiterated that his planned tariffs against Mexico and Canada were going forward. So we have been sitting here. This will be something that will be revisited. I am sure that they're going to come to the agreements that they need to, art of the deal style. So yeah, I feel like we just have more or less bigger people who are trying to get in this. And there is a lot of talk about Citadel getting in. And so you have to remember, if there are these large institutions who want in that have not got in, Grayscale was early because they were there in Washington, D.C. and having the talks and helping to, have a hand in government. And so they are able to get these things passed through. So we are going to see a lot of these other institutions coming in. And so I think we're going to see quite a big spike on Bitcoin. So again, here we are. Bitcoin crashes to 3-month low. This one was just posted 3 hours ago, you guys. And yeah, again, it's just proliferating the sentiment. If I go to Facebook, people are all blaming it on Trump. And they're like, oh, yes, look at how terrible the economy is now that Trump is in office. And we just have a lot of things that are changing really, really fast. There are things that are being uncovered in government. And so, yeah, there's just a lot going on right now, you guys. And so this is going to continue to be super volatile for us. So I don't even know what the sell-off is. Like, in fact, I'm going to show you guys my new toy. Hold on, it's loading. Okay. I'm super excited about this, you guys. This is a heat map of all of the longs and the liquidated longs. And so this right here is just a 24-hour period of what the chart has looked like with the liquidated longs. But if we go out over a further timeline, what you start to see are these hot spots where there are a lot of longs that are going to get liquidated. And so these positions are being opened because people think that there's getting ready to be some movement. And then what ends up happening is the market takes it away. And so whenever we have these hot spots, you can start to see, like, especially here, okay, then we have like a sharp sell-off. Whenever there are these little hot spots, you have these dips. And so anyway, this is like a super, let me go to a further timeline. You can go to like a month too, since I should probably even do like the 3-month chart. But like, again, see here when I zoom out, you can see these hot spots are kind of where a lot of this activity is occurring. And then we'll have like areas where relatively nothing is going on. So this is a new tool for me, and I'm pretty excited about this because I don't fully understand it yet, but I like tools like this, you guys. And this is something that I can play with and like learn a bit about. And hello, Suburban, my beautiful friend. Pardon the day. Excuse you, sir. I can't believe you're just barging in here like this. I did go to your space earlier, you guys. Suburban is very big into the DePIN sector, and as you guys know, my miner back there is from Mr. Suburban Crypto. I'm gonna turn it on one of these days. So, yeah. So I'm excited to try the heat map out, you guys. It's like a super cool little tool. And I like trying stuff like that out. I feel like in conjunction with like charting and trying to look at like timeline of things, that it could be, yes, you do owe me that PSU thingy. I put it back there just so anytime you came in the room, you would see that my miner is just sitting there not being used. Okay. Anyway, I'm being silly, you guys. I ate my whole purple vitamin, my little Flintstone, my adult Flintstone vitamin, and now my coffee is almost gone. And you guys know that I love my Starbucks coffee. I almost bought two. I almost got a hot one and then an iced coffee. So when I finished the hot one, I would drink the iced coffee. And then I thought, oh my gosh, that might be too much. So and you guys, some of my team in here, I'm gonna call you my team now. Blocky, he has a crypto channel, and he was live streaming earlier, and he was super entertaining, you guys. And we like went to the grocery store and got dog food with him, and I feel like we're friends forever now. And he was like showing us where he met his wife. Like it was so cute. He was like giving us the whole tour of the town. You guys, how awesome. It's like we're family. It's like we're a family in here. I was playing with my earring. Is my earring cool? Yesterday, I took a nap with my earrings on. And then when I woke up, I came over here to come to the studio. And when I looked in the camera, I was like, I only had one earring in because I was like laying with my head in the pillow and the pillow took my earring out. I didn't realize it. I'm such a girl, you guys. Thank you for putting up with me. Okay, let's talk about I want to show you that screen. Let me stop sharing that. And then I am going to I debated about whether we talk about this or not, but we're going to talk about it. Did anybody watch this video?
I was taken back in March at the Waldorf, I think it's called, restaurant in LA. And we met Hayden there to get lunch. At the time, I was a content creator for a Cube exchange. I had met Hayden maybe 2 months before that in Chicago at the Cube office. That's where I was introduced to him and his brother at the same time.
So this is the big I don't know, the elephant in the room right now, I want to call it. And so I commend Jakey for going like against his attorney's wishes and posting this. It's just, you know, it's so crazy to me. And hi, Rons, I see you. I actually know what Rons means, guys. It rhymes with spawns. Anyway, so yes, he came out and kind of gave this little 11-minute long clip about his part and how he knows Hayden Davis. And Hayden Davis, as you guys know, and as we've talked about on the channel, they launched the Argentina Libra token and the Melania token. And so the LA Vape Cabal, as they're referred to, they have kind of all quit posting. So LA Vape Cabal is Thread Guy. Rasmer is still posting. Jakey quit posting for a bit. Frank D. Gods quit posting. I don't know if they were all advised by legal counsel to quit posting. But Jakey says in the start of this that his counsel told him to let everything die down and to be quiet. And he posts this video to try and say his piece in all of this. And where this backfires is now it's being clipped up and put all over the timeline. And it's almost putting it more in the spotlight. And then there were parts and pieces that, like, you know, people maybe didn't necessarily know. And so then it just it just creates, you know, for people that didn't know, people don't know what they don't know, and then they get all of this, which is like a dump of news. And so yeah, you're gonna get people who are shocked and they're clipping it up and they're posting it, and it's like, hey, this is crazy, crazy stuff, you guys. So what I found super interesting is where I live, there was a company called Bitwise, and Bitwise was like a modern, trendy shared office space setting where like tech companies would come, and tech startups primarily could come and work out of these like shared office spaces, and they were really great spaces. Well, the owners of Bitwise ended up obtaining some loans, and the loans, they had no intent of repaying the money. They were misused funds. And so I believe 20 million was the sum. And so these two gentlemen were facing 20 years in jail, and like, I forget what their $250,000 fine. So $250,000 fine, but they're on the hook for 20 million bucks. And so, you know, I'm sure perhaps the way these young entrepreneurs were attacking this was, as you know, they were doing what they knew to do to grow the business and to expand. They were originally from the Bay Area, then they opened in Fresno County, and then they opened an office in Bakersfield. And it was the same in every city where they were opening. And so I'm sure the loans that were being obtained were used to open new office space. And so at what point the house of cards fell for them, I'm not sure. But it's just like in business, in normal business, you know, you're looking at somebody who, you know, misused $20 million, and now they're looking at 20 years in prison. And so I think, and particularly when you're young, you don't realize that you can have something like this loom over your head that could potentially alter the course of your life forever. And so the gravity of the situation, and I really don't want, like, I'm not trying to smear anyone's name. In fact, my heart goes out to the fact that they had to run from the country because they're getting death threats. You know, nobody wants to face that. And I don't necessarily think that they deserve that. But optics are optics, and it's an international deal with, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars. And so it is a real situation. It is super scary. And, you know, I honestly, I pray for them. I pray for them. I pray for everyone that's involved. And I hope that they're able to find a way to navigate out of the situation and, you know, continue with their lives intact the way that it's been. Cause, you know, that is like it's a super big deal. It's a super big deal. And whether they feel like there's any actual repercussions at this time or not, maybe there's no law enforcement agency looking into it whatsoever. And if that's the case, God bless. I mean, that's amazing. But it's, you know, and then this is what kind of made me double down today, you guys. I don't want to say today because it was before today, on Squid Grow. Because Squid Grow has been around for a couple of years, and they're building stuff in the space. In fact, I'm going to get up and show you guys the back. Because, hold on. Am I in? Am I in it? That's all the businesses they've developed. That is all the businesses that they've developed. I'm going to see if I can remember it. Okay, they have Knox Locker, which if you are starting a crypto, like say it's an NFT project, they will lock securely your funds so that the crypto project doesn't get rugged. Because, you know, that was like a really big problem in the NFT days, where the contracts were getting compromised and the funds from the printout or from the mint out were being stolen. So they created Knox Locker, and then they created Silent Swap, who I have a referral link with Silent Swap. Silent Swap will allow you to remain anonymous while swapping between chains. And so there is a referral link in the description, and I put it in the description on every show. So if you don't necessarily get it on this one, it's on every show, or you can DM me on X and I will send it to you. But I just, you know, when you're talking about like companies who are there and the founder, you know, he is trying to remain anonymous. He's wearing a mask. But he's there at the conferences and he's got bodyguards with him. And like, I have so much respect for someone like that who is being honest and doing things the way that they're supposed to, trying to be a good steward of the industry. And then they are, you know, super careful about like the people that they involve themselves with. And they want to just, you know, I really respect everything that they're doing and building. So that is why I wanted to give them just extra shout outs and kudos and share the love of my Squid Grow. So, because I love them. I should tell you guys, I'll tell you a little story about Squid Grow. This is part of why I love them. When I went to NFT NYC, after that interview that I told you guys to go to and put Squid Grow to the moon to win the $100 in Squid Grow, I was talking to the team like at a table, and we were talking about like content creation, and they were showing me some of the tools that they have. So they have like a whole team with like cameras and things like that and all these fun tripods. And so I really like looking at all the little gadgets everybody has. And so we were talking about all that stuff. I'd made friends with, I think his name is Starvos online. Starvos, if you're out there, hello. So he came and met up with me later. And so he didn't realize like I'm an old lady and I go to bed early. And so he was like trying to get me to go out, but I was like already like showered and going to bed. But I came down in like my cozies in my hotel. And so I just hung out with him in the lobby, and he did a palm reading for me, you guys. And I've never had anybody read my palm before. And so, and he could have totally been full of shit. He could have totally been full of crap, but I just had so much fun with everyone on his team. And so whenever I go to crypto events now, like I'm always like looking out for my Squid Grow family. Like I feel like I love all of them. Bad Anthony just did the crypto fight nights. He is also part of Team Squid Grow. I love him too. And then Sesh, he is from New Zealand. And he's actually a musician, has some pretty dope music, you guys. So yeah, and then Tina, lovely Tina. I love Tina, you guys. She's so freaking beautiful. She's so beautiful. And then my lovely Wendy. You guys know I love Wendy. She's my little. I love her. So, but anyway, that's about all I have for you guys today. This is the longest show I think I've ever had. I'm almost at the 40-minute mark. So I have talked quite a bit. So shout out to you guys all for hanging in there, because there are 10 people still here. That is actually quite a bit for me. That is quite a bit for me. So anyway, do not forget. Go to the Slim Doge Millionaire video, the one with 15,000 views, and say, Squid Grow to the moon. Squid Grow to the moon. Okay. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't want to part with my Squid Grow, but like, I want more cool people in Squid Grow. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, if you guys know, you know, Dreams is in here. The family, it's like a family. And so like, you know, you don't want just anybody in there. You want like the cool people. So, and you guys are the cool people. So I love you. Have a good day.